everyone and welcome back to Britt, and on today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make the double rhombus rainbow loom bracelet but without the loom. And the materials you'll be needing for this are your fingers, of course, rubber bands. I'll be using 3 colors and I always pick my stretchiest kind, and the S or C clamp hook that you use. So let's start making the bracelet. Now if you found this video by chance and you're actually looking for the rainbow loom pattern, go ahead and click down below because I actually did a video on this, so you can go learn how to make it there. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my first color, which will be this teal blue, from my thumb to my forefinger. Then I'm going to take another rubber band from my thumb to my middle finger. And then I'm going to take a third rubber band from my thumb to my ring finger. So I have one from my thumb to my pointer, one to the middle, and one to the ring finger. And one last one I'm going to use as an end cap. You just do it like you're pulling on a hairband onto a ponytail. So you're going to have to pull back your end cap and grab the rubber band that is on the top, which happens to be the one that is connected to your ring finger, and put that over. So that's the only one hooked onto the end cap. Now go through the end cap again and pull the next top rubber band, which will be the one that goes to the middle finger. And lastly, grab the one that go to the pointer finger. So you end up with this pattern. It kind of looks like Cynthia from Rugrats' head. That's what I think of when I do this. Next, you're going to take your second color and go from the middle rubber band and hook it onto your finger, your pointer finger. Then take another one, attach it to the middle rubber band, and then put it on your ring finger. So you have this sort of shape. There's 2 on your pointer finger, just the one blue on your middle finger, and the purple on your ring finger. Next you're going to take another purple, or whatever you use for your second color, and hook those 2 that are on your pointer finger. Pop your pointer finger out and then replace it with the band you just put on. Then you're going to go ahead and put a purple rubber band and switch it with the blue one on your middle finger. And take a purple one through everything on your ring finger and then replace that. So you have what looks like this. Now you're going to take your third color, mine is gray, and go from the middle rubber band to your pointer finger. So you'll have a purple and a gray, or whatever color you're using, and then one from your middle finger and to your ring finger, like so. Now we're going to repeat the last step we did. Gather all the rubber bands onto one rubber band and put that back onto your pointer finger. Replace the purple one with your next color on your middle finger, and then gather up all the rubber bands on your ring finger and replace that. Can you see the pattern yet? This is what it looks like. Now I've completed my 3 colors, so I can go back to the blue. I gather up one rubber band and I hook it from the middle finger to the pointer finger. Then another one from the middle finger to the ring finger. Gather up everything in the pointer finger onto one rubber band and replace that onto the finger. Go ahead and gather up the gray on your middle finger and then put that back on, and all the ones on the ring finger. Now onto the purple, which is my next color. I hook it to the rubber band on the middle finger and then replace that onto the pointer finger. Gather up on the middle and then put it on the ring finger. Gather up everything into one rubber band on the pointer finger, then replace that. Put another rubber band onto the middle and replace that onto the middle finger. And then gather up everything on the ring finger and replace that onto the ring finger. One last time before I speed up, I get my rubber band and I collect from the middle finger and place the rubber band on the pointer finger, again on the middle finger, and place that onto the ring finger. Gather up everything on the pointer finger and replace that. Then I put a new rubber band on the middle finger, and then gather up everything on the ring finger and replace that onto the ring finger. And you're going to continue this pattern until you get to your desired length. And I just speed up a little bit because it does take some time. And I just wanted to say a few words about doing the rubber bands using your hand as the loom. Now, when you're choosing your rubber bands, you do not want to use the rubber bands that barely stretch because they will be tight on your fingers and they are hard to grab. That's why I show you in the beginning mine are very stretchy. I see a lot of people saying in the comments that they're having trouble because the rubber bands aren't stretchy enough. So you're just going to have to make sure you go get stretchier rubber bands or find your stretchiest rubber bands to use. Another way to ensure that the rubber bands aren't too tight on your fingers or cut your blood circulation, because people are complaining about them being too tight, is that you can't just sit there with the rubber bands on your fingers for like minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes before you do anything. You got to continuously replace the rubber bands and you will not have any problems with your fingers hurting or anything, because I do this all the time. I love using my loom, but I find that it's actually easier if I know how to do the pattern on my fingers, because I don't have to take the pattern off of the loom and replace it on the loom again to make it longer, because certain patterns aren't long enough when you complete them on the loom. And I know a lot of you can't afford to buy 2 looms, so it's kind of easier if you do it on your hands like so. Now when you're ready to finish your bracelet, all you're going to do is gather up all 3 fingers rubber bands onto one finger and put one rubber band through all of those, and then attach your hooks to both ends. And you'll end up with a lovely bracelet. This is what mine looks like close up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more, go ahead and check out one of my other videos, which I will post right here on that wallet right there. And if you want to see some more creations, my store envy's in the description, as well as my Facebook and Twitter, which I post to regularly. Thanks for watching, guys.